Hey folks, Malforin here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the North American series. So you join me pretty much where we left off last time. I have played a little bit of time and replaced the goods vehicles as I mentioned we were going to do. So we've got these fancy new trucks here running up and down this hillside. Here they are. Much better than the old steam-powered ones. Now they are, as I said, way more efficient, so we're going to have to keep an eye on a lot of these routes. I'm a bit tongue-tied today. Just to make sure they're not overly efficient. Like if they were running at near capacity, yeah, this is running like 100% capacity. I've put even more, replaced the trucks on here, not put more on it. So we're going to have to watch out because there probably needs to be some culling of some of these trucks now because they're going to be just going to be running so much faster. We can probably do with less trucks, but we'll keep an eye on that. We'll check in on the next couple of episodes on all our goods routes and just make sure, you know, they're running smoothly. Now, what we're going to be doing today is what I mentioned in the previous episode. We're going to be running a track from Ottawa up into Sudbury, and then we're going to see how much money we've got. We're going to try bring it into Sault-Ste-Marie. But I think that's going to probably cost us too much money today. Although I think we have quite a lot of loans, so we could just go and do it all. I think we're going to have to run it like over here though and bring it in. This bit's going to be really expensive, I think, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. For now, we're going to do this first part. And like I said, we're going to go from Ottawa. I don't know how to do this actually. So we have this train that currently goes from Quebec, Montreal, Ottawa. Actually, what we'll do is we'll just switch it to this platform. So let's get rid of this and we'll pull this back a little bit. And then we'll put this route across. Collision. Come on. Okay, I'll just pay to destroy this. We could mess around trying to squeeze it past, but we'll just do this. There we go. So we've moved it over to the platform now. We will just have to check that it's still going to work. It's not, because what it's trying to do is it's trying to go to Ottawa, but I think it's trying to come into this other track. So we just need to go to terminals and move this over. And now that should have fixed it, but I don't think it has. Oh no, it has. Nice. So there we go. Now it's working again. So we're going to leave that one in there. And then we'll break this off. And we'll use this other platform to head out this way. And then we'll have we can basically have both lines in Ottawa. Ultimately, we'll probably expand this station a little bit so we can have 2 tracks coming in for each line, because ultimately we'll have 2 tracks so we can have, you know, more than one train running at once. But for now it's fine. And then we're going to try and see how much this is going to set us back. It's not going to be cheap, so let's get rid of all of this. Actually, no, we'll leave that how it is. It's kind of annoying the station's going to be quite far away, although actually if we put the station here, it's probably going to pick up most of this without too much trouble. So let's square that off. And then see how this goes. So yeah, we kind of want to go. No, we don't want catenary. Probably not how you pronounce that. We don't want it to be electrified. Is basically what I'm trying to say. And then we're gonna put this here. No, actually, we're gonna bring it as far over here as we can because it's picking up all these buildings without us having to use a bus route. We are gonna have to put a bus route in, but you know, the bulk is going to be picked up by the station itself. And then, yeah, we're going to see how we're going to snake this track over there. How much money have we got? 4 million. It's going to be quite a route. It's going to be quite a route. So we're going to kind of bring it here. And then yeah, we might run a long parallel with this and then curve across, I think. Yeah, let's do it to like here, and then it'll have a bit of a turn in the track, but it's not going to be too bad. There we go. Yeah, it's not the worst. This here is kind of annoys me. How much money have I got? Do you know what? I'm going to just rebuild this. Just because it looks kind of weird, like how it's twisted. That looks too straight now. There we go. That looks more realistic. And then we'll just connect this on like this. There we go. That looks way more realistic. It didn't like curve in and then curve back out again, which looked a little bit odd. Actually, we've got 3 million. Let's borrow some money. I've got a lot of loans. Is that all our loans? Oh no, we can have more. Okay, we've got 8 million. Joe, I'm just going to do this. We're just going to build this into here and see how much it bankrupts us. It's going to pay to get rid of you and all of this. I have no idea how we're going to do this. We could tunnel and then come out over here. Now, usually, as you've seen, I'd usually put the station in first and then connect the rail up. I think we're actually going to do the rail first and then see where it comes out, basically. Because if we do this, yeah, see, we're going to have to pay to get rid of this bridge. Now, we could bring it here and then curve it down. I don't know. Can we tunnel this in? It's gonna be too big, isn't it? Yeah, it basically runs underground for the entire thing. I think it can't go low enough. I think it's still gonna hit this river. Oh, there we go. We can actually do this. It's going to cut into this embankment. It's going to come down here. It's going to intersect with this road. In kind of a weird way. And then it's going to land over here. Which is kind of where I want it to go. It's not the worst. This looks weird. Can we raise it up? Collision. I guess it's collision here. Oh, there we go. So that'll work. How much is that? Oh, it's less than 1 million? I thought this was going to cost us way more than 1 million. So this looks odd. But the rest of it looks kind of okay. We might just rebuild this. This is the only way this is going to work. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm just doing it. Oh, well, that's not too bad, actually. I'm sure there's I'm sure everyone could give me examples of something that looks like this. It just looks weird, I think, from the angle. But I think that's the only way we could do it. The only other way we could have done it is to loop it out, come over here and down and back in. Which might have looked pretty cool, but it was just like double the length of the route, and I don't really want to be doing that, so there we go. And then we're going to put this like here. Actually, no, the other way around. No, here. Let's get rid of this. Joe, I'm just going to pay it. I've already got to that point where I'm like, I'm just going to pay to remove buildings because they annoy me. Yeah, so we're going to place this like, it's going to come off along here. There. And then we can rebuild this road to connect up a little bit. Okay, you need to go a little bit further north. North. Sure, it's fine. It's fine. There we go. And then we're going to bring this all the way over here. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's see if this actually works. I should have checked first. Construction not possible. Oh no, don't say it's just not possible at all. Oh no, it is. I must have just clicked in the wrong place. Oh no. No, 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 no. We don't want that. Joe, we've been paused, so we'll get the money back for this. I didn't realize the angle it was coming out at. So it must be a little bit further this way. There we go. I could edit that out, but I'm not gonna, because it's funny. It's even funnier that I've done it wrong again. Yes. I've done it wrong a second time. Goodbye. Third time's the charm. Actually, do you know what? Let's just make this easier for ourselves. Let's bring this out. And then we'll just build the station connected to it. And then we know it's going to work. There we go. Yeah, cool. Because then we can run it down here and into Milwaukee. Well, we've got this station here. We're going to replace this with a station that passes through, rather than being a terminal station. But there we go. We got this done. We're going to replace this, though, because it looks bad now. There we go. Third time's a charm, guys. You can't do it right the first time. You've always got to do it wrong. 100% intentionally. Like I say, I could have edited that out. Where's the fun in that? Right, let's see how far this connects. Not very far. Kind of gets the end bits, none of this. So we'll have to put a station in here. Which is okay, because we literally could just loop around here, so it's not too bad at all. Yep, this is literally just going to do that. This is going to be the, I think STE we call this? Sonsem... Joe, I can't remember. Let's look for a brown route. Not this brown route. Or this one. Sonsem SSM. That's what we called it. SSM bus. And then I think we have a depot relatively close. No, we do not. No, so let's build one. I'm going to build over here, because again, we can have like a little industrial looking zone over here with everything. Especially as we've got the train station here for the goods route. And I'm just going to buy one. Joel, we'll do two again. No, that's the wrong route. Why did it not show this one? Sonsem bus. Oh, there we go. For some reason, it didn't show in the previous one. So I just saw SSM and was like, that's the one. Click it. It was the wrong decision. Yes, that's that done. We're going to do the same thing here. So let's have a look. I'll put one of these in. Now, we could do trams here, but as we've seen, trams are okay, but they kind of lag behind vehicles. Yeah, vehicles. So for now, we're going to put some bus routes in, and we'll just see how it pans out. We might change some of these to trams later. This is quite cool. We have one train coming up and down here, and a goods train running up and down the other side of it. So Sudbury, no matter where you live, you've just got trains nearby. It is what it is. And then we'll put one of these up here. And then we're going to have a new line, and it's going to be here to here. And again, oh, it's just going to run up and down here. Okay. Kind of wanted it to go in a circle, but it'll do. Sudbury bus. And we're just going to put one Mac on this. It's such a short route. There really is no point having another one. And yeah, we'll leave that for now. We might change that later, depending on how Sudbury grows, because it might grow like outwards. Actually, did it pick all of this up? Yes. The only thing... actually, no, it's missing... Well, in theory, it's missing these two buildings. We'll leave it for now. If this starts expanding, we'll change the bus route to stop here as well. But for now, we'll leave it how it is. We can keep an eye on that later. And then, so that's both of these set up. We need to now set up the train route. So that is going to go Ottawa, Upper Sudbury, Sault-Ste-Marie. And this is going to be the Canadian something. I can't think of a name for it now. I'm just going to call it the Canadian Shuttle. It's a terrible name. I will standardize my naming conventions at some point in the future, but for now, we're just going to make it up as we go along. And then we need to put a depot in here. We could, in theory, run one from the depot here, but it'd be super messy to do. Although we do have a depot here. I don't want to run a track across solely to use a depot, so... Do you know what? We'll just make another one. You can't have too many depots. So let's just push this in here. And then we'll connect it up. Oh, one thing I've got to remember, I'll try to remember before the end of the episode, we did unlock a new oil tanker. So I'm going to go check the oil routes before we finish today. And we'll see how they're doing and get some upgrades for them by the looks of it. Right, how much have we got? 5 million. Let's see if we've got enough. I'm not going to put an Atlantic on there at the moment. It's a bit of an overkill. I'm just going to put a Mogul on here and we'll see how it runs. Because to be honest, none of these stations are... None of these cities are crazy big. Sudbury's not too bad. Population... 114, 99, 78. So yeah, none of these are massive. So this train's probably not going to make as much money in the short term, but what it will do is it should trigger expansion in both of these cities, which is going to mean all these construction materials are going to have more customers. So that's going to make us more money. You know, it's kind of synergize, as they say, together. Basically, it would just make us more money, which is, you know, what we're all here to do. So we'll leave that going and we'll see how it does. I don't think anything crazy should happen. Did it start? Yes, it did. Well, actually, we'll just make sure it actually is working as a route. It does take a little bit for the AI to kick in and figure out what you're trying to do. I mean, as you can see, it might be coincidence, but there are buildings growing here already. Nobody yet. Is there anyone on it? No. Did I do this wrong? I'm pretty sure I did it right. I think it's just getting here too soon. Yeah, this has got passengers on it. And Ottawa, it's got the line here, which means it shows it is active here. So we'll just leave that going. Like I say, it's going to take a while for it to kick in and really start paying dividends for us. But, you know, it's got it going. So we'll see. We'll leave it going. And ultimately, we're going to carry that on, like I said, down to Milwaukee. And then we're going to change this route as well. The moment we have Milwaukee to Chicago, we're going to come out this end of Chicago and come into Indianapolis and Cincinnati and have a little route here and see how that goes. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to check our oil because I'm pretty sure we got an upgraded ship. Let's have a look. Oh no, it might actually be worse. Oh no, but it is an improved small ship, so we will actually use this because for those of you who remember, this little route here, New Orleans from Houston, is actually serviced by a small ship. It had no fuel in it? Did I break this? Yeah, so we're going to replace this. Did that work? Yes, there we go. It got there in the end. Why has it got no fuel in it? Oh, it's a passenger ship. Oh wait, no, it's not. Wait, what? I'm confused. Cargo type all. Oh, it can take passengers all? Oh, can it take... A cargo type capacity 130. Cargo types. Wait, what? I'm confused. Does that mean it can... Can it take fuel then? It really looks like it's a passenger ship. It really looks like a passenger ship. Although it's got the same description as this. Capacity 100, cargo types all, 70 all, 130 all. I guess it can carry both. I guess these old ships probably did. Anyway, we'll leave it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, has this ever made money? Yeah, it did. 4 years ago it broke. I imagine that's when we did this rebuild. I imagine it broke something. Have you made any money recently? No. So yeah, we definitely broke something like 3 years ago. Because he just arrived with no fuel. Yeah, I did. I broke something with this. I don't know what, though. Yeah, so you're processing. You're processing as well. Let's watch. Let's watch. See what happens. So you're coming down here. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I never connected these two. These two aren't connected. So obvious. When I rebuild this, I never actually connected this port to this train station. And it's been broken for like 4 years. So this is why you've always got to keep checking up on your routes, because it's so easy to break something and it not say. Now, you sometimes get a warning up here if you break something in a certain way, but here where we've just done the setup wrong, it hasn't given us a warning saying it's broken. So if we do this like along here, and then can we double this back? Yes. Right, let's see if... There we go. I think that will have fixed it. I bet if I look at these trains, they've not been making as much money as well. They've been making okay money. But yeah, basically what's happened is both of these trains have been... This whole route has basically just been used to service Houston. And it's broken it for the rest of this. But it looks like it's going to be working now. Let's see. We'll see if fuel starts building up in here. Otherwise, I just really broke it. But I think this should be working now. Because as these are connected... Yeah, there we go, it's working. Nice. Okay, we fixed it. Good job we came and looked, because... Yeah, that's been broken for like 4 or 5 years. Ever since we had the episode where we rebuilt all of this. But there we go, it's going now. So this is going to start picking back up again. This is going to start picking back up again, because these will have shrunk down, because they've, like I said, they've only been servicing Houston basically, which is maxed out. It's now going to start pouring fuel into here, in theory. It's going to bring another 60 down, so this should start ramping up. That's probably going to increase the fuel that's stored here as well. It's up to 98. This can hold 144, but it will get there. It is actually at max. So we probably need to hook up another fuel, which I think we talked about previously, connecting this one, which we might do actually. We might do that today. Just to bring some more fuel into here. Because you require 2 crude to make 1 oil. So here you see the rule is 2 of these make 1 refined oil. So at the moment they're basically running into here and then leaving half full, because obviously it's only creating half as much as they deliver. And then this is starting to fill up a little bit. But we could basically bring another train into here that just brings fuel down. Sure, let's quickly do that, because it's not going to take too long. Let's pause. We'll configure this. We'll put some track on this side. I do love Transport Fever 2 for how modular these stations are. Oh, that was wrong. There we go. And then we'll put a station up here. A cargo terminus station, because we don't need it to come out the other side. This is going to be fine. In fact, it doesn't even need to be 2 platforms. We'll make it longer though, because we're going to have quite a huge train coming out of this. And we'll place it... Now this has to expand a little bit, so we'll place it like here. And we'll just connect it by road. There we go. We'll do it like that just so it looks like a bit more... it looks semi-realistic. There we go. And then we'll bring this track all the way down. We might... Oh, that looks awful. Okay, let's get rid of this. We'll rebuild this afterwards. Let's get this going down here. I do not want to be building bridges for all of this. How... Oh, yeah, it is pretty steep. Okay. Well, I'm just going to connect it up and we're going to see what it says. Okay, this is way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. It's going to be 7 million just to build the track. Now let's have a look, see what it does. So it cuts into the ravine here. Oh, it's got this massive viaduct, I guess. See, I kind of want to do the stone one here, but the thing is it goes quite slow. Although it's always going to have a train. Oh, there's all these different ones, actually. I mean, maybe this one? It kind of looks okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. How much is this to build? Nearly 8 million. Okay, let's... Who needs money? Oh no, we got rid of it. Okay, well, we'll rebuild this. It's gonna be worth it. Like this oil train is gonna make us a lot of money, so it's worth it. There we go. We're just gonna. Oh no, it will have used the stone. Okay, well we paused, so we'll get all this money back. Just gonna have to destroy one thing at a time. Yeah, I totally forgot about making sure we use the right kind of bridge. Right, let's try this again. There we go. And then we'll go down. I think it was this one. Yeah, it kind of looks weird. I wish we could do the stone one, but it's just going to be so much slower. We don't want to be doing that, to be honest. Right, so there we go. It's going to pull into here. Now, we have a depot here. I'm actually going to, for once, use a currently existing depot. If we cross that over and then curve this round... Too much curvature? Okay, not like that. There we go. And then we can just use this one depot to put as many trains onto these routes as we want. And then a new line is going to be Houston to here. And for some reason, it's not working. Why is that not working? Did I not connect it up properly? Well, anyway, let's do this first. Can this go under here? There we go. And then we'll connect that up like down here somewhere. There we go. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of this as well. Because it looks weird. There we go. Kind of makes it look slightly more realistic how it might have been built in real life. Right, let's see. Why is this? Oh, no, it is working now. Okay, it was just messing me around for a little bit for the fun of it. Right, I'm going to borrow some more money. I think 30 is the max. Okay, so yeah. We're going to have to start making some money after this episode because we've maxed out our loans. And then what we want to do is buy one of these. Now, we kind of want an Atlantic. How much is this, though? 2 million. How much is this? It's not that much less. And this can pull way more. So we can do that. And then we're going to put as many of these on as we can before we run out of money. There we go. I want to put more than this on it, but it's going to have to do. And this is going to be on line 1 because I forgot to name it properly. There it is. This is going to be Houston Oil Bulk. Right, and then we're going to have a look, see whether I've done this right. Now, in theory, he should come out, switch onto this route, and then join his track. Now, we'll see whether I've set it up correctly. There's a chance I haven't because I think these are one-way signals, so there's a chance he can't cross. But we'll see. Maybe I did do it right. Yeah, he stopped here. Why? You should have crossed here where you had the chance. Okay, let's try this again. It's probably because there isn't one of these here. Now, in theory, he should cross over and join this track. Because if not, I have no idea where he's going. He's not going to do that. Where are you going? The funny thing is, I don't even understand where the AI is taking him. Okay, fine. We're going to change this again. Okay, this is the last time. I'm going to do this and then cross this over here. There's way too many of these. I'm going to take them out once this is finished. There we go. He got there. Third time lucky. Right, I'm going to get rid of these because I think it's just going to end up confusing the other trains. We'll leave this loop. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, everything else, I have no idea what's going on. So there we go. He's come down here, he's turned around. Now he should head up here, and this should be creating oil already. It is. There we go. 119 already. So like I say, once we've got some more money, in fact, we already have some more money, so I'm already going to upgrade this. That's too many. There we go. Add another 2 on. Because this is going to be able to take way more. I mean, ultimately, I can't remember what the next train's called. It's a massive train. It's really expensive. I can't remember what it's called, though. We're going to have one of those on here with like 25 or 30 of these behind it. And it's going to just print money, basically. Right, let's repay this. And then we'll just check on here. Yes, this is definitely working now. The annoying thing is it's held everything up. So I'm actually going to tell this to turn around. And this guy, as annoying as it is, he's still waiting to be full. Wait, why is this so much? Oh, that's the New Orleans one. Okay, yeah. So this one's actually fine. You can actually turn around. He doesn't know what the captain's like. We've got to go the other way. Got to go the other way. Got to go the other way. He's waiting to be full, basically, before he leaves. Now, what we could do, we could just send him off, to be honest. But we'll wait. It's fine. Now we've got all these trains running on here. We're going to be really improving how much fuel gets processed down here. So this will probably start upgrading soon. And so will this. Because we're going to have this extra... We're going to have 3 trains worth of crude oil coming to Houston now. I think that's the most we can have. Well, in theory, we could have 2 trains running up and down here. We'll probably end up doing that. But for now, it's going to be fine. Because, yeah, he's going to drop off this. Obviously, he's not going to carry on down here to deliver the refined fuel. But this guy, once everything's caught up, these other 2 trains will shuttle the conversion from this train, if that makes sense. And then he should be getting relatively full now. I mean, we could just send him off, to be honest, because he's holding this other train. The train. He's not a train. He's a ship. Joe, we'll just send him off. There we go. He's going to depart. He can then finally come in and pick up this fuel. He can carry 130 now. And little New Orleans on an island of itself. Doesn't even have a road connection anywhere. Can take 37. So it's totally not going to be worth having that ship on there, but it's fine. What we might do next episode is connect New Orleans up to Baton Rouge and Houston, even if it's just via coaches, just to start boosting these populations a little bit. Anyway, we're nearly done, so let's repay this. Start cutting down that. What we're going to do is just have a look at the new lines we've set up in the last couple of episodes. So the Florida Flyer is doing all right. It's probably not making a great deal of money. We'll check that before we finish, but there are passengers waiting. There's a lot of passengers here. And not too bad. And then we'll check the other route we set up. There's a lot of people here. Oh, 69 people. Okay, this one's doing pretty good. 60. Good job he came and checked. 23. So we kind of want to change this already. I'm gonna borrow this. I'm actually gonna upgrade this train. This is doing way better than I thought. Right, let's edit. We'll get some money back for that one. We're actually going to put a 10-wheeler on there. Can we put another one of these? Yes, we can. Nice. So this is going to be faster. It's going to obviously carry more. I think the issue is just because this initial section here is so long. It's probably slowing us down. Oh, actually, this is stone. We might have to replace this bridge in the future. But yeah, it's just taking the train so long to come up and down here that's why they're building up. But that's promising. That's looking pretty good. Money-wise, it's making money. That's all you can ask for. And Sudbury here should start growing. We can keep an eye on this. I mean, as you can see here, these bars are the 3 things: population, shopping, and jobs. As you can see, it died off a little bit, and then it's just gone up recently. So that's probably from this new route. And then, so that's going to increase the supply required of bricks, which will make more money for this longer goods route here. How are you doing, actually? Just making money, so it's not losing us money. Can't complain too much. And yeah, last thing we'll do, we'll just have a look at our lines, see how everyone is doing at the moment. We're near the end of the year. One thing we do need to do, as I mentioned earlier, we need to go through all these routes now, probably clear out some of these vehicles, because of, like I say, the efficiencies we're going to have from having way more trucks. I mean, look at this, 21 out of 70, because there's just, these are like twice as good, if not more, compared to the previous vehicles. So we really can cut down on how many we have. And ultimately, as we keep going through the series, we're going to be replacing a lot of these goods routes with trains. Now we're making money once we paid off all this debt. I mean, look at these, 600,000, 400,000, another 400,000. Look how much money these are making. Tallahassee, Atlanta, they're making us, 700,000 this route now. And then the oils. Oil always makes you stupid money in this game. 1 million each. And this one here will make us even more in the near future. So, make us loads of money. At the bottom, This is the new one that we set up. Oh no, this is the Chicago Milwaukee. We might have to focus on this in the next episode and have a look. This is a line we built ages ago. We haven't really looked at it for a long time, and it's losing us a lot of money, so we will probably have to rebuild this. These bottom two are the ones we've just fixed in this episode, so got to give them a little bit more time, and everything else is not doing too bad. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much everyone who has watched. As always, if you have suggestions on routes, or if you have mods that you'd like me to add, it is a North American series, so something that's from North America is preferable. And yeah, I'll add them in as soon as possible. So hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and you have enjoyed it. I do these playthroughs. I also live stream Grand Strategy games and some other stuff coming to the channel soon. So yeah, have a good week, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.